Hi there, Stephanie Kammerman live at the Las Vegas Money Show. And look who I have with me. I have Ken Fisher. Yeah, Ken Fisher is here just for a couple hours and then you're flying back home.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so I'm glad I caught you.
Home's a good place to be.
Yeah, home is always good. So I'm here with Ken Fisher, Fisher Investments. And Ken, you know, this year has been crazy a little bit.
How so?
Yeah, well, because the market was just going straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. It was really anybody could trade. Just threw a dartboard. Any pullback, we went higher. Pullback, we went higher. End of January, everything changed. Sellers came in. We had a bit of a correction, and then we've just been kind of going like this. Today was a little tumultuous as well. Did you see the market today? Dow was down a couple hundred points.
I saw it a little bit. I never paid attention to the Dow.
North Korea backed out. Jitters. People are scared. I have a lot of people coming up to me personally and asking me, should I put money to work? Is this a good time? And what do I buy? Do I buy technology? Warren Buffett, right, said he was jumping into Apple.
I don't really think Apple's a technology company. Apple's really a consumer discretionary company.
Okay.
When you get right down to it, what does Apple do? It uses technology as a consumer to build relatively elegant consumer discretionary products, and it's very good at that.
Okay.
But I don't really think of it in terms of it's not creating core technology.
Well, it used to be.
In fact, an awful lot of the companies that are thought of as technology companies are actually something else, using technology as a tool rather than the more traditional world of built technology. But fundamentally, you said people are afraid.
People are afraid.
And you go back and you said Warren Buffett. Well, so you could play on that if you wanted to. Warren Buffett would say you should be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful.
Right.
And right now, the fear that people have is a good thing, not a bad thing. We've had a big, long bull market, and as I said in my talk here, my favorite person of pretty much all time in these regards was John Templeton, who famously said, A, the four most dangerous words in the English language are it's different this time, and B, bull markets are born on pessimism, grow on skepticism, mature on optimism, and die of euphoria. And if you've got fear, you don't have euphoria. And once you're in a bull market and you haven't gotten to euphoria, you've got time. And yet, we're clearly not in the beginning of this bull market.
No.
And what typically does best late in a bull market? What typically does best late in a bull market, if you're not looking for needles in a haystack, are the big, easy things that people that are the last greatest fool to get into the market at the end are prone to want to buy, which are not little speculative, crazy stuff.
Okay.
It's big, easy. The other beautiful part about that, just categorically, big, high-quality stocks typically lead the last stages of bull markets. And the great thing about owning them in the last stages of bull markets is when the time comes to get out of them, they're also the easiest to get out of.
Okay, so you have a favorite?
Oh, no, I don't do that. I don't have favorites.
No.
That's like, you look, I don't know if you married, have children, I don't want to pry, none of my business.
I have children.
But do you have favorite children? Above and beyond your other children? My point exactly. There you go.
This is
live.
No
No favorite children. No favorite stocks.
No, I have two amazing, unique. They're all unique, right? In their own ways.
Are unique.
Yes.
I don't have any children.
No children?
No, I had children, but they became men. I don't call them children, or they might hurt me.
Are they following in your footsteps?
Oh, nobody in their right mind wants to follow my footsteps. One of my sons works in the firm.
Okay.
Two of my sons do not. One of them is a marketing guy, and the other one is a planetary geophysicist turned venture capitalist, no connection to anything I do. But the reality of favorites is, I think in sectors, I think in owning some things I don't like that would do well if the things that I do like would do badly instead of well as a form of insurance policy.
Right, sure.
You're really going back to the basic concepts of Markowitz and finance. You want to blend together different things that bring up your total portfolio expected return relative to expected risk, and that means owning some of the things that would do really well if the things that you think will do well end up not working
Diversification.
But it's a planned form of not over-diversifying, but
would do well.
Putting things together that are somehow negatively correlated.
Well, let's talk more about that when we come back in just a bit. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
Yeah.